A week after our summit, Father Mike Pfleger of St. Sabina Church launches an audacious idea: a basketball tournament for peace. Members of enemy gangs from rival neighborhoods come into the church's gym. They take on each other, competing on the basketball court. NBA stars Joakim Noah, Taj Gibson are there.
It's a blessing to be here.
So is the legendary Isaiah Thomas, who grew up in these neighborhoods.
This is the NBA championship for the neighborhood.
And from our summit, there's Dre, there's Mr. Blast.
No question, there were people here that shot at each other, that have tried to kill each other. But today, it's just love for each other.
And when it's over,
we played ball today. We did something that was better. We did something different. We changed it.
it may seem like a small victory.
Is this where you grew up?
But these Chicago neighborhoods are filled with brave people struggling to secure small ideas. Mothers creating safe houses.
So now you graduate.
Fathers starting mentoring programs. Derek Brown is a former gang leader for the Vice Lords, nicknamed Shotgun, who now runs the North Lawndale Boxing League for kids. Kids as vulnerable to gang pressure as he was.
I'm willing to die in order for these young men and these young kids to live.
All right.
Okay.
You think I'm ready for the big leagues?
You got the basics.
Back inside the church, 100 people, members of the community, have joined our group. Only a few of the kids from earlier agreed to stay and listen. Felicia Davis, the head of Chicago's Office of Public Engagement, said it has to start with getting control of the guns.
You're calling on all parents
take
to get
the guns out of their homes.
You can't sit there and say that you're not going to take every gun out of everybody's house and think that's going to fix something. Right. No. Go behind a couple bushes. I bet there's some guns under there.
All of our children.
The grieving mothers stood up to tell the story of their children.
I want justice for my son.
And though police have promised to add more than 500 additional officers, this mother says it's not enough.
In Chicago, it's over 70% of the cases that's unsolved. So, and my son, Terrell BOSLEY, was murdered too. He was 18 years old, coming outside of a church. To this day, 6 years later, my case is not solved. That means the murderer is still on the streets.
Some of those who joined us offered jobs, training. A program director in Father Pfleger's parish.
We're going to be offering internships for young adults.
If you want to change your life, then come and get a trade.
And as it was getting late,
it's a wonderful thing. Diane, I love you and I always love you. You know you my girl. But the bottom line is we don't need Diane to come up in here and say for us what we need to do as a people. We don't need anybody to solve our own problems but us.
And Isaiah Thomas also shows up, reminding everyone that with so many good people trying, caring, there has to be hope.
95% of the people in our communities are good, decent, hard-working people that send their kids to school to be educated.
And tonight, Father Pfleger tells us, since that one basketball tournament, 20 kids have signed up for job internships.
They can't now.
And there have been no homicides in his neighborhood. And also at our meeting, Ralph was watching, hoping. So was Julian, so was Desiree, and so was a little boy named Christian, whose poem was The Last Word.
I want to go outside and play, but I can't. Not because I have no friends, it's because of the violence. It seems it never ends.
And we are so grateful to the people who helped us organize this event and to those in the community who attended. And a note about the police in Chicago and the city. They tell us they're trying something different too, focusing police action now, not on places, but on the shooters, the people who are the repeat offenders. And they say already it is producing a nearly 40% reduction in crime in some neighborhoods. But I am so struck, Cynthia, in this case it's tough.
It's so deep.
So deep, so entrenched, and we're hoping everyone at home watching will come forward with your own great ideas for all the people in Chicago, in that community, who want to take a chance on change.